Hello, hello. My name is Heather Aston, and this is my channel, TT's Trinkets and Treasures. Welcome. If this is your first visit, we're glad to have you. I hope you find this entertaining and educational enough that you will want to hit that subscribe button and change the notification bell to all so that you never miss one of my future videos. If you're a returning viewer, thank you. Your support means the world to me. And either one of those, you can always hit the like button, leave me a comment, and or share this video in case there are other people in your universe that like shenanigans of a beading nature. So today we are going to be doing a little something different. Randee and I were talking the other day, and she and I were talking about how sometimes it's hard for people to design when they're shopping online. She used to do live bead drops, and now that she is on her own and doesn't have an employee, she's not able to do that. So she's not physically placing the beads next to each other and giving recommendations anymore. So we decided that I would make a video and go and use her website to kind of go through my personal way of how I go about ordering stuff online. So let's switch over to that. And here you will see my screen. I'm logged into my account. Not sure what all is in there right now, but we'll get there. This is her website, thunderhorsedescendant.biz. I will have it linked in the description below, as well as her YouTube channel, because she does a live morning coffee every day. And it's a lot of fun, and you'll get to know other people in the beading universe outside of those that are just part of beading besties, or if you're part of hers but aren't part of mine, we would love to have you. So this is where we're going to go. You can see there's a sale tab that will obviously have items that are for sale. This is the shop all tab. There's a bead tab, which is, this is where we're going to get to. There's a handmade jewelry store where she sells the items, excuse me, that she makes on her videos and even off her videos and then post for sale. Something I really need to start doing. And then there's a gifts and home where there's hair accessories, home decor, all of those kind of like little things that you could use. So we are going to get into the bead store area. As you can see, she has it marked off in different areas. All of these like collections that you see here, I guess it doesn't go below that. Those, she does that on a monthly basis, so you can go and see the beads that she has curated to slowly come out weekly during any given month. We are going to start by going to the Charms and Pendant tab. Actually, you can go to the Charms and Pendant tab, and you can go and just kind of peruse through, figure out what it is that you are looking for to begin with. I want to start with a metal pendant, so I'm going to go put that in to the search option and pull this up, and you'll see we have lots of options. And still some gemstones might come up even though we're in the metal round, but ooh, I wonder what the measurements of these are, because that would be really pretty to put that over the top of the serpentine. I'm gonna make myself a little note, or I'll have to go back and forth, back and forth. So it is 40 millimeters long and 11 millimeters wide. And it would be okay if the serpentine was a little bit wider or longer, because we can just make it sit there. Let's see what the measurement of this is. 35 by 20 fan. So not quite big or wide enough, I'm going to go ahead and put it down so that if I come across something else, that I think would be fun, we can do so. So, okay, because I kind of like those serpentine. And in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in my cart. I can always delete it later. That's how I tend to shop, guys. I tend to go through the different sections on any given website, and I kind of just go through stuff and add things that look interesting to me into the cart. This would be, wait, is this one? Yeah, this would be another cute way to put stuff in. So let's see, the bezel is 30 by 33 millimeter. Cause if we find some cute beads that we really like, we can always put them on the inside right there and let it hang. So let's see here. Go back to the list. And this is what I do, guys. I literally just go through and look at different items until I see something I like this right here. This is beautiful. Let's go see. Ooh. Ooh, that's what the back looks like. If you've been around for a minute, you know that your girl loves to go down with double-sided necklaces, because sometimes you want things that are maybe like a little more relaxed, like this one. You guys, I need to get like an actual mouse. Anyways, you know that I like to get, and maybe the one with the zircon is a little busy for you that day. You can flip it over and wear it that way. So I'm going to go ahead. You get how many of these? You get one. So I'm going to put 3 into my cart just so that, oh, that will pop up if there is not enough. There we go. There was 2. That's a bummer because that means we cannot do earrings and a necklace, but it's okay. I'm sure we can find some kind of like moon type earring shape after we go through. Okay, so we picked that. We like that. You could also get some of these. I actually have some of these in my stash right now. That would be really cool. Ooh, here's some moonscapes that you could possibly turn into an earring just by hanging chain from this side to that side, going up together, and maybe putting something else. Let's see how many you get. You get just 1. Okay. Just want to make sure. So hopefully there are enough for 2. I am going to put down 3. Good. There were 3. Good. Good, good, good. In case I decide to use that as my pendant. I'm going to do the shopping today, and then once the order comes in, I'm going to follow it up with a secondary video that will be me putting together my pieces of jewelry from the things that I bought. I'm looking at this right here too. Oh, what if I think this would be awesome. So I would need 2 circles and a triangle, I think. And there is a spot where later on in the ordering process where you can go and hit, oh, they're right here. Okay, so I think this is the bigger one, if I'm correct. Yes. So is that what I want to use, or do I want to use the circle? Let's go ahead and put a circle in. I'm not quite sure why I only put 1 in. Oh, because that's all there is, so that works out. Okay, and then this I'm going to need 2 of, but let's see if she's got 3. She does. Gonna go to the other one. See if she has 3 of that one. She does. Okay, cool. So now we have a few different options, which I don't ever, if I'm going to pay for shipping, guys, I'm going to get my money's worth. Just saying. Okay. We went through those. The other one, gold-plated flower pendant hair. Does that go with the moons? Probably not. Oh, so see how this has that on the front of it? That's what I would be doing if I were to find charm that I like. I would either just be able to loop the top of the serpentine to the top of the pendant and just hang them so one hangs over the other. But I just wanted to pull that up so I could give you an idea of what it was that I was thinking of when we were on here earlier. Druzy agate slice and soldered pendant. Not really my thought right now. Rectangle, crazy lace agate pendant pair. I wonder if these are drilled. I cannot tell from this little picture, so let's go in and see from the bigger picture. Yes, they are drilled. So these are 18 by 25. I really like these. So I'm going to go ahead and see if she has 3 of them available. She does not. So please say there's at least 2. Or I can always go see. Okay, there was 2. So we can at least do earrings and a pendant together. And I can also go and just search crazy lace in a minute to see what comes up and see if it's something that I would want to pair with it. She has these little peacock drops, which I also just happened to order in various sizes. Here is a golden flat rhodonite. Your girl loves rhodonite. So right now we have, we need to go back because I saw something at the very bottom right after I clicked off of it. And that's these. What are these? These are lakefront jewels by Gina pink clay drop pendants. No, I'm okay. I thought that they were gemstones. So sorry, I'm still dealing with this little bit. I don't know if it's allergies or cold, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go to the next page just to quickly see what there is. Don't know why that just did that. Okay, page 2. We have some butterflies, some dragonflies, which are cute. And that could be cute over the top of the serpentine. Let's see what the measurements are. So they are 22 millimeters wide. So they would, no, serpentine is only 20 millimeters. That's a bummer because that would have been cute across it. I could always take the loop off of it and glue it over the top of the serpentine and like set it at an angle. We might go ahead and do that. So is it a set of 1 or is it 2? It is 1. Let's hope that she has 3. Oh, I would only need 2. Yeah, 2. And if I find a smaller dragonfly later, I can always swap it out. And I hope this isn't like ridiculously confusing. This is the way that I go about designing. I go and I pop a bunch of stuff into the cart And then once I'm in the cart, ooh, look at this. So these are ovals, and then there's this teardrop. We could possibly do one of each. Let's see what the measurements are on this. They are 13 millimeters wide by 18 long, 67 millimeters, sold by the pair. I'm gonna go ahead and do two just in case we decide to do a bracelet. And then let's go see what this. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Go and see what this rhodonite is size-wise. It is 20 by 21 millimeter wide, 35 to 36 inches long. So that could definitely work as a pendant if we decided to go that route. And obviously, if you already have a pendant that you're pretty set on using, you're obviously you can just go to the next thing, which I'm going to do, which is where you can search for a specific metal or link or something like that. These moss agates are pretty though. Okay, so now I'm going to go up, and first I'm going to look for crazy lace. Oops, spelled it wrong. I get all of the options. Oh, they did it. Okay, so we have these oval bead strands, which are 2430. Let's see what the size of those are. They are sold by the strand, and they are 14 by 25. Oh, it's blue crazy lace agate. I was like, why is this so expensive? That's why. I'm going to throw one in the cart. Just going to throw it in there. We can always take it out later if it's not what we're looking for. We have okay, so we just have these, and we have a strand of 4 millimeter of the blue crazy lace agate. Did we go in? Bead strand, 4 millimeter rounds. Yes. Okay, we did that. Now we're going to look for serpentine. I hope I spelled this right. Heather, you have one in your cart. Go look up how to spell it. Serpentine. I did also see that yellow jade and was like, Unfortunately, there's nothing to go with that. Let me just look up jade because I did see that as well. We can also, I'm also going to search for moon in just a second. So these are, so there is this jade strand that could go with this serpentine that we had. That would be really pretty. There's a jade faceted nugget. There's this other jade nugget that would be really pretty. I can't see what color this is. Oh, it's white. That's why it's hard to see. Okay, so those are pebbles, not round. African jade bead strand. Nice. Here's some jade. Oh, look. We might go for the yellow jade because that's beautiful. And we can use the gold pendant if we so choose to. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add that to the cart. Please don't do that. I wasn't finished. I want to add a couple of these. They're 20 by 18. They're sold individually. Let's go ahead and do 3 and add it to our cart. Good, there was enough, which is always a plus. I'm going to go and add this in. They are sold individually. They're 30 by 18. I can make more than one and sell them, so that's why I'm going to go add the extra, because if I'm going to buy the strands anyways, I might as well. I'm really liking this green as far as the jades go, because this is also pretty. That's 8mm. This one is 6mm. Let's go here. I'm going to add that one, and then I'm going to go back, and I might also, I might also get the 8mm. So there's that 8mm. That's another. So that's the African. This is the Chinese. Let's go ahead and add that to the cart. I'm gonna have them, so you might as well and then you get if you use 2, you could always just be like, it's from around the world. I think I already put this in my cart, but just in case I didn't, I'm gonna go there. This is honestly my design thing. When I am shopping online, this is legitimately what I do as I shop. I'm pretty sure I put these in, but I don't know if I put these in. And if I didn't, I want to, because I like the variation of tone to them. I think it's really pretty. So there's also faceted Australian jade, organic faceted nuggets. Let's see here. Oh, those are pretty. And I like a little mixy mix. It's a little more expensive, but it's a full 16-inch strand. So I'm gonna get a lot of beads from just that one strand. And I can also use those as pendants, earrings, whatever. And they're really pretty. I wish this was more this tone, because it's beautiful. But I do have these. I'm pretty sure I have those in my cart. So the other thing we're gonna test it just to be sure. I'm sure it's in my cart already, but we will go through it in a second. And then I just want to go see what other gold moon things they have. She has this. She has this in silver. That could go really pretty with the rectangle one. So if you can't tell, I'm leaning towards the jade at this point in time. Okay. I still really like that moon, so I will likely get it. Oh, this will pop up. You can add your first and last name and your email address, and the first shipping is free. So I'm already on there. So we're gonna go to the cart and see what all I already have in here. I want to go see the cart, please. View cart. Okay. So, oh, that's why I had tiger eye. A bunch of stuff in it from yesterday, which could also be very pretty. But I gotta pare things down. So, how many were in this? sold individually. Okay. I'm kind of leaning towards the jade. So I'm just gonna go through and take out the tiger eye because it's not what I'm feeling right now. And the tiger eye alone was like over $100 once I was said and done because I had so many strands and whatnot, even though I have plenty in my stash already. Okay, we have the gold moon. I think I tried to do 3. Yeah, okay. These are good. I got 3 of them. The Celtic knot, circle, and triangle. Okay. Keep those. Keep those. Was this a one-time thing? I can't remember. Can I add to it? No, I can't. That's why. So we're going to go ahead and take the crazy lace out. We're going to take the rhodonite out. And if you are of the mind to go ahead and buy other things when you see them, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to pick any one thing at once. I'm just looking to like focus on it. I'm going to keep this in here because, like I said earlier, I may go ahead and cut the loops off. These come in a pair or were they single? Sold individually. So I actually might not do those. Um, huh. There's not enough for earrings and the necklace. So I am going to go ahead and take that out, but I might go and look for other dragonflies that she has. Oh yeah, and I put the blue crazy lace agate because I love it. So that might just stay in there for that reason alone. We're going to go ahead and take out the rhodonite just to get my cart pared down a bit. So I have all of the jade. Oh, am I going to keep the crazy lace in there? I have a few of those. We have 2 strands of that. I only need 1. Right, people? I only need 1. Or do I need 2? I think that I only need 1. Because I want to get the pretty one below in case you didn't see that. Oops, where did it go? Go to my cart, please. Oh, I also need to add my FOC. If you don't know what FOC is Found Objects Challenge. She puts them together monthly, though this is the last one for 2025. She sends out these little packets that you pay $9.30 for. I always get 2. And then you just put stuff together, take a picture of what you got initially, and then you create something with it. The rules say you only have to use 1 thing out of the packet in order to qualify, but it has to be recognized as it has to be able to be recognized as it comes when they go back to compare it to your original picture of everything. I try to only use the objects in the Found Objects channel outside of metal, like beads, spacers, bead caps, whatever. And then if I do use anything outside of the Found Objects challenge, I try to keep it to things that I've gotten from Randee in the past. Not a requirement. It's just something I do. So let's see where I am now that I put that in. Trying to decide on this if I really still need either of those. Because I am getting the green and that's the nugget strand with my found object challenge. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Crazy Lace agate out, as well as I can get that another time. I need to try not to spend $200 in one fell swoop. Though, girl math, I was going to get the FOC anyway, so, like, come on, there's nothing to do. I'm going to get both of these. I don't know why every time, like, I don't know if I am or not, because I'm obsessed. Where's my total? 145. Okay. So I don't, but I have a cute idea in my head. Okay. Definitely time to check out. And then, so you're in here, you get it all. It's shipped by weight. Then you hit, oh, order comments. What was I going to say? I don't remember. But if you have any comments, this is where you leave them. So if you're trying to like match something up, you can ask for that at that point. I'm just going to go ahead and continue and go through. It comes out to my card information, shipping to myself, and then I am going to place my order. So I get nervous when it does that because sometimes it means somebody else bought it. Woo! Okay, so we are going to go back to StreamYard. So that is my shopping routine that I go through and how I figure out my order and what I want to buy from Randee. So, and then I'll have you come back part 2 once I get my order from her, and I will show you what I design with the pieces that I purchased from her. So I hope all of you found this informational and that and are excited for the next session of this. So until then, and as always, happy beating, everybody. Bye.